Hey guys, how's it going? So we just got our Elgato Prompter in the mail today. We ordered this like 2 months ago. It finally arrived today. I just want to do a quick unboxing in this live. Take a quick first first looks on it, first thoughts, and then we'll come back in a couple of days for a full review once we've used it a little bit. But yeah, let's crack the box. The box is kind of big, bigger than I thought it would be. Let's crack open the box. This this prompter is very interesting. To this point, I've been using other prompters, or not really a prompter, but mounts, and I've been using my phone as a prompter for certain videos. And it works pretty well. There's some nice software out there. But this has a built-in screen as well, which is pretty cool. All right, so we're cracking the box here. Let's go ahead and pull it out. Say some paperwork. And there we go. Okay, this is mirrored for some reason. Give me 1 second. There you go. Sorry, didn't catch that. Yeah, so we have the prompter here, Elgato. It's pretty new from them. I'll take a look on the size of the boxes. Included in the box, prompter with display, universal shroud, bracket for their face cam. I haven't used the face cam. I've been using those Instant 360 webcams, and then my A7 IV from Sony, and that has been what I've been using mostly. Mirror DSLR brackets, straps, screws, cleaning cloth, quick start guide, USB-C to A cable. Okay, back. Built-in 9-inch display, large field of view. This is a big one. Yeah, so the big thing with this one is it allows you to, it works as another display on your computer, but yet it doesn't physically impact your displays. So if you have 2, 3, 4 displays hooked up, you'll know that it takes resources for those in order to get that many screens out of it. They've done something in a way, from what I've heard, I haven't used this, is that it doesn't impact that. So we'll have to see here. I do run a Mac Studio with 3 studio display and then 2 LG monitors with it. So it's a 3 display, and then I do have a Blackmagic monitor out that goes to an OLED TV that's hung on the wall also. So this side tells us display. Looks like we have the sizes here. So it looks like it's about a little over 8 inches wide and a little over 8.5 inches tall. Okay, let's crack the box open. This is just going to be a short unboxing here, guys. So, get connected. So, put that on the side for a moment. So it looks like it's 2 pieces. Let's try to just take everything out of the box, and then we'll go through things one at a time. Okay. Let's leave that for the grand unveiling, and let's start with the connected box. So open this. And we got instruction manual, prompter, straightforward. We got 3 sections in here. let's see, USB cable. Oh, that's nice. It's a braided. Oh, and it has a 90 degree USB-C on one side and regular USB on the other. Would be nice if it was just USB to USB. I mean USB-C to USB-C. But I guess that makes it more versatile for everybody. Okay, so shroud back plate. Okay. So this looks like it's the back plate here. Not too shabby. Now let's get more of an overhead going in here. Okay, punched in a little bit. Yeah, so that bracket, I guess goes on the back. I guess we'll see how all this goes. So this is the shroud, right? So this is going to block out all the light from where the camera sits. Yeah, we'll dive into this. Put that on the side. It does feel a little thin and flimsy. It's more... The shroud feels more like plastic than anything. It would have been nice if this was a little thicker. It doesn't feel very heavy duty to me. All right. Not that I think it needs to be. I mean, this stuff is really made for webcam type stuff, but still. All right, so these are all the connection brackets, right? So the way this works, on your DSLR, on your front lens, you have threads, and these will thread in there and then click onto the base, the back of the projector itself, right? And we'll take a look at that once we get to the projector. I'll leave this out over here somewhere, and we'll move this to the side. All right, we'll take a peek at this base. I'm thinking this is. Yeah. So this is a mounting, kind of like an L mounting base. So you even see a little note, camera mounts here. So your camera sits up here, which I think this is more for like a webcam, or maybe not. Oh, let's see. I'm guessing at what sides are what, because I haven't seen what the back of this looks like. Okay, so we'll do main unveiling here. First thought, without even pulling it out of the box, it is very light. It almost feels plasticky in the hand. But again, for this price point, you're not looking for some crazy heavy camera. Okay, let's see if we could get in there a little bit with the light. So you can see you got the 8-inch screen, which is a decent size. If I show you it next to an iPhone, this is a iPhone Max, just to get a sense of size, right? It is a decently sized bigger. So with that said, you got a nice size in here. It works. It acts like a monitor. Looks like the bottom we got two 1/4 20 mounting points, And it looks like there's a mounting point on the back. That's corner 20. And it looks like we also have some hot shoe mounts on the top. So out of the gate, it looks like it's set up with this adapter, which is for the Elgato face cam, I believe. So I'm assuming we just loosen these screws up and that mounting plate comes out. Yeah, that very, very easy. All right, and then my guess is the shroud would then go in there, right? So goes in there like that. Screw pieces back. So, and I guess that's why I was thinking of the L, right? Because now this bracket that says camera up would mount something like this, right? And now your camera mounts there. And that's how that would work. And then you would use the mounts here to mount up from there. I don't think I'm going to use this. I think I'm going to mount it straight to my camera onto the lens. It is very light. I'm not using a long lens. I use a 24 millimeter on my A7. And I like the idea of being able to move this from one location to another. So again, it looks like we loosen that up and now we stick this adapter in. So let's take this back out. So I guess these bolts will go through 2 items. All right. No, my guess is wrong. So then how does the shroud work? Well, maybe it doesn't need the shroud because it's a straight flush fit. Yeah, so you probably don't need the shroud because you're not using the webcam. No light's going to get in because it's going to be a straight connection. Again, doing this live. So the shroud is probably more for webcam stuff, which makes sense. You know, you want to cut all that light out and everything. So the idea here is let's go ahead and grab so I don't know if you guys noticed, but each one of these has a millimeter attached to it, right? I'm just double checking my camera. Lit away for a second. Because I know my lens size, but I have a filter on there, and I wanted to double check my filter. So my filter is a 77. So, and this one up here is 77, right? So currently I have a different one on here from another prompter. This prompter is, or I'll show you guys what I'm replacing here. Let's put this on the side for a second. So let's move the Elgato over a little. We'll close this up. Actually, I don't even think I'm going to need this Elgato one because it looks like the one for my other projector fits. So I can keep that all original and how that should be. Okay. So I've been using this Disu, right? And it is for my phone. No, sorry, not my phone. My A7 the same thing as this one. I guess we'll show you the backs, right? Works the same way. The lens of the camera goes in there, slides up, and it clicks in, and it hangs on your lens. That's how I've been doing it this far, right? With the exception being is that this one, I put a moment MagSafe mount on here to make it a little easier. So what I would do is just take my phone and throw my phone in there, and boom. This is just a cover on here, so you could see that's how I've been doing it. Maybe if I put some black in the back. Anyhow, this is what I'm replacing because I much rather have my phone for other things than for it to be stuck by the computer. Or I can move this somewhere else and use it somewhere else where it's needed. But either way, that is the upgrade here. You could do a lot of other things, seeing that the Elgato is an actual screen. It is, like it was showing you, a USB-C, which it gets its power and connectivity right there on the left-hand side. It's only one cable, no other power. There are screws back here. It looks like you can take the whole mount off and just use the screen or mount the screen somewhere else, which could be kind of nice or useful. Yeah, it's very straightforward without turning it on and looking at the software. Elgato's pretty good with the software. I used to use the Stream Deck and I liked it, but I ended up moving over to a Loop Deck, so I don't really run any Elgato software on my computers anymore. But I'm familiar with them. I mean, they're the ones that kind of invented everything. Yeah, I mean, with that said, what else? Yeah, I moved to the Loop Deck. The reason I moved to that Loop Deck is because someone suggested it. I tried it, and there was a lot less latency. So when I clicked the button, it was more instant than the Elgato. You know, maybe things have gotten a little better. This was about a year ago or so, or something like that. And yeah, that's my takeaway. I'm sure they've gotten better, and I'm interested to see this. They're making all kinds of streaming applications and accessories now, so it's definitely getting better. All right, guys. Look out for a review. If you're interested to see the software side of things, maybe I'll do another live. Let me know in the comments below. As usual, I usually take these, clean up these lives. I make an actual video. I will probably take this and incorporate it into the review I do in the coming week or so. I usually like to give myself a nice week or two of using something before giving my real opinion on it. But again, guys, till next time, take care.